back to the Greener Lawn. Today we are going to be doing a late honeydew live. I was out filming and just remembered that we forgot to check in this morning. I had forgot to throw the notification out late last night, so we are going to do a late check-in today. Hopefully this actually posts. I haven't done a new live on this phone yet because it's not even showing me on. So anyways, as a quick check-in, because I got to get back to filming this video, I'd like to know what you guys are doing for your honeydew lists. Once again, I apologize that this one's a little bit later. Normally I do it 2 hours before now. I've just been filming for my next video coming out tomorrow and totally put a lot of thought into this one, so I was spacing it off. What do you guys got going on? Oh, got to turn down the volume. So, Longineer, what's going on, everybody? Nestor, what's going on? Kyle B, how are you? Douglas, hey, good to see you, Doug. What do you guys got going on today? What is it that you guys are seeing in your lawns? What are you working on? Where are you at right now? Like I said, I'm working on a video that I had almost completely spaced off our lives for this week, just not posting it like I normally do on Friday nights. So I do apologize about that, but what do you guys got going on? What are you guys working on in your lawn? Have you been mowing it? Have you been trimming it? Have you been giving it any kind of love, or have you just been letting it sit dormant? What is it that you are doing? Yes, Lazarus, you did catch us. Irrigation rebuild for Mr. Dickey himself. You're doing a lot of those irrigation rebuilds. Is this one personal or for a client? Gonna be putting down some Arborplex fert for my trees and shrubs. Nice, good stuff. I don't know about that one. Mind sending that over to me so I can see it? Good morning, did my first mow Thursday. Heck yeah. Did it respond? Because it's Saturday. It should start responding and giving you some kind of feedback off of what you did to it. How's it looking after that? Good morning, Lawn Father. How are you? What you got going on this morning? Client adding a tank. Oh, sweet. So you're gonna get him set up. Is it gonna be a 3-month setup like kind of like the other ones? Is that what you're looking at? Secondary water turned on this week in Roy, so gonna get the sprinklers dialed in today. Very smart. Yeah, here in Utah, a lot of places have bumped back the water to May 1st, but if your water has been turned on, I do recommend honestly waiting about a week, letting that secondary line clear, go into everybody else's, go past that secondary clear to everybody else, then jump on your lines to check them. If you're not the first one in the neighborhood, usually the first one that cracks it open will grab a lot of the issues. So if you just wait for one of them to crack it open, you're totally fine. I like to wait a lot longer just to start watering so that my one, issues are gone, but two, that I can get the roots deeper because they're chasing that moisture that's in the soil instead of me just giving it to them and babying it during the spring. With that said, yeah, definitely always a good time to double check that things are not going on it. My new puppy, the one that's in my videos all the time, Rome, he is a sprinkler terror. He loves to go after those sprinklers. So there are there's 5 sprinklers in the area where my pups go, and he has eaten them all. So I have to go and fix all those before we can water that area, or it's gonna be dust bowl over there. It's not gonna be good at all. Let's see, adding client tank, where are we at? Greened up right away. Yeah, mowing it does amazing things. Like, people are always like, I don't want to mow it. I'm all, well, then don't expect to have a green lawn. If you want a green lawn, go mow it. Go give it some love. Go get some air into the soil. Makes a huge difference. Let's see, just threw down some volcanic ash. I've heard about that. How is what's the science behind that? What are you looking for behind that volcanic ash? Because from what I hear, it's quite similar to like the biochar type of effects, but it has a little bit more to it. Feedback on that, I'd love to hear that. In Maryland, planting flowers, I like that. Just mowed second time today. The lawn is beautifully trying to fill in bare spots. Yeah, what are you giving those bare spots? One of the things that I actually like to do is throw a little bit of humic acid into those bare spots. For whatever reason, it's worked for me really well when I have bare spots, getting it a little humic acid, and they fill in pretty decently well. I need to check the water coverage in my lawn. Just noticed one spot that might not be getting enough water. Have you been watering already? Or have you noticed that from last year because when your lawn went dormant, you had kind of a patch that you're like, I'm gonna keep an eye on that because that's a smart thing to do, to walk your lawn and check those. Just sprayed my first application of CA Extra, smelled like success. I thought it would have smelled like some seaweed. Seaweed, I don't know, I don't like the smell of that. I guess it's kind of similar to success anyways, right? Wedding garden wanted a 5-gallon tank in their lawn fert application, treating high pH water. Oh, nice. Yeah, I forgot that you had that high pH like help. So that's kind of cool. What do you guys use to treat that? I wanted to talk to you about that because we have super high pH here. I want to say that it's closer to a 9 for my secondary water. What are you guys using for your high pH, Doug? Volcanic ash is an adjuvant for fertilizer, increases phosphorus and is already present in soil, reduces nitrogen volatilization and leaching and immobilization. Oh, okay. All right. Nice. I like it. Oh, it's all in the C1? Oh, I should have known. I should have known. I thought that you had some other products that you were working on, but it could be just some of the other things. But yeah. Ned, what's going on? No, that's kind of cool on the volcanic ash, Longineer. I actually want to look that up. C1 it does some pretty good things. I am going to be going out for those applications, Doug, to go test it this week. I finally got my tank empty and I'm going to run over and I'm going to test that to see how it does. So we'll be able to get some feedback on that also. Any recommendations besides waiting for secondary water? I just moved in December and had secondary. I never had secondary. What kind of recommendations are you looking for, Kyle? Because one of the best things that you can actually do is to not stress cut your lawn, but to give it like regular cuts so that it wakes up and it starts to green up and everything. And like I kind of mentioned a few moments ago, if you're new to this lawn and you're new to the secondary and stuff, is just kind of paying attention to places that you can tell that are struggling, because it could be a sign of water issues. It could be a sign that you had pest damage there, some different things. It's a good time to just kind of check those things. So yeah, look at those areas. Give it some light lawn mowings, knocking off the tip, starting to let it look better. If you want, you can rake it to get some air down into it. You can do a dethatch on it, just as long as you're not too aggressive with the dethatch. I like to be able to water after dethatches because it does get stressed out. So kind of, weigh your options there, but definitely light mows. You can do light rakes. Definitely checking out your areas if it's a new lawn to you. What else you guys got going on? There's 16 of you. Throw some stuff out there. I'll hold you guys probably for another 10 minutes and then we can go get back to our lawns and our projects that we have going on for our honeydew lists. We'll probably spray RGS and aerate today on the front lawn, SLS root hume on the side piece. Man, you already know, I love that stuff. Love that stuff. That power hit, baby, that power hit. SLS root hume. It is waking up in my backyard from that application from SLS, so I'm pretty excited there. All truth be told, because it hasn't had like a lot of love back there, it really needs a pretty good dethatching. So, but overall, looks pretty darn good back there. Andy's in the house. What's going on? What else you guys got going on for today? I know, like I said, I'm normally a little bit earlier, so kind of hit and miss with who we're gonna grab here. Near Chicago, 50s, 60s lately. I dethatched with my son Joe 2 weeks ago. Still have a lot of dead matted grass in half the lawn. Think I could do one more round? Yes. Grass is just waking up. But if you're gonna go after it again, if you have water, give it a little bit of water. If you have like a hose end sprayer or something that you can just get some water down into that area, give it some water, or kind of plan it with a rainstorm. If you do that, then yeah, go ahead and go after it. But don't, like if it's been dry and you just keep attacking it, it's gonna start stressing the grass out. So yes, you can go after it again. If it is dry and you attack it and you attack it and you attack it, I did that earlier this season. I went after mine a little heavy and it stressed mine out, but mine has a secondary stressor in there because it has sand from my level last year. And so it got hot and then I was attacking it, so I was giving it a secondary stressor. So see if you can get some kind of water or follow up with the storm, or if it's been storming since that last dethatch, yeah, you're good to go. Just go ahead and get that matted grass out of there. There is a healthy layer. If it's above a ½ inch, it's a healthy layer and you're gonna be fine. But if it's not, or if it's below, sorry, above. Yeah, don't do the above thing, that actually chokes it out. If it's below a ½ inch, you're totally fine to like keep a little layer in there. But the more that you remove right now, it will build up a healthy layer in between now and the summer stress. So you don't have to worry too much about it because we're still early. A lot of things that go into it, I apologize. I'll send you an email about Arborplex and volcanic ash. Yes, lawn engineer. You probably know it, but Jeremy of thegreenerlawn@gmail.com. It doesn't pop up on these lives. But yeah, just send that over. I'd love to do a little research on it. There's so many different products out there and I love hearing about new ones to do a little bit of research. The one that I'm doing today that I'm filming for is a new product to me that I've been super excited for. Super excited to have my hands on it. I actually was one of the first people to have it shipped to them. I'm finally able to get it down today and I'm excited. This video is going to be fun. I'm going to enjoy it. Let's see. Northwest Indiana from Ned near LCN's old house. Yeah, should go by and do a couple of drive-bys, like photobombing him. Okay. Out in Naperville. All right, cool. Doesn't Alan say that really weird, Naperville? Where are you at? If only apply propiconazole as a preventative application this evening. Should I water it in right after or let it sit till the morning? So it does give you some instructions on it if you read it. Some are gonna be different. The ones that I have used, and I haven't had to use a whole lot here in Utah, we are a desert state. We don't have a lot of humidity, but the ones that I have used have said to water it in after an hour or two. So just, getting it down to the root zone is good. And some of them say to apply and leave it on. I've seen both of them, but the ones that I personally have used have been watering in after a few hours. Just double check your labels because there's so many different manufacturers and of different products and different like additives and stuff that change the application rates. Just double check it just really quick. But I would venture to guess that it would be the let it sit and then water it in. Don't take me for 100% on that one because I don't have it sitting in front of me to read the label. Cold and rainy. Let's see. Hey Mike, how's it going? I love Naperville, one of the best places to live in the country. Do you live there? Is that where you said you live, is in Naperville? Because if you don't live there and you're just wishing, you should go move there. Good stuff. Cold and raining here. Oh, yuck. Yeah, that's how it's been all week. Now it's finally nice outside, and that's kind of what drew me outside really quick to go film. So I get how that goes. I'm here. Hey, Landscape Matters. Dennis, how are you? How's everything going in your neck of the woods? Did you decide on your lawnmower yet? And sorry if I ruined any kind of surprise for you. Just staining chairs outside today. Nice. You gonna be on the Instas all day? They're backwoods. Got it, thanks. Good, brother. Nice, good to hear, Mike. Ned, I'm ready, northern suburbs of Chicago. So, all right, last 3 minutes. What do you guys got going on for your weekend? What do you have that are your lawn plans? What are you guys working on? Like I said, I'm excited about this video that I'm gonna be putting out tomorrow. Hopefully you guys, it helps a lot of people. I know here in Utah that it's one of the better things that you can get to help your soil, to help like amend things and stuff. If you understand what I'm alluding to, you're good and well. But I'm super excited. It was a product that as soon as it was announced a long time ago, I was all over it. I was talking to the manufacturer, the distributor, quite a bit about it. So they actually sent it out and I'm super excited for it. All right, let's see. Maybe tonight. All right, sounds good. I will see if I'm not dead smack in the middle of an editing project of this. If I can hop on and see what you got going on there, Backwoods. Jeremy, did you take your time to get used to the personal pace on the Time Master? You know what? I really, honestly, I've been using that twist on the Honda, and I didn't like it so much, so that when I grabbed that personal pace, like, it was natural for me. I didn't have to worry. I just locked my arms in and then I walked and I stopped. And I don't push my arms, because that's the thing that people have a tendency to do, is they try to push the mower instead of just walking into it, because then it moves at your pace. Like, yeah, don't worry, you'll get used to it. Did it take me a long time? No, but I wanted to get rid of that little twisty thing, because I'd get like in a little tight turn and I'd have to twist it and get my arm like all up and in and stuff. So I got used to it super quick, because you can just get your arm over and you just kind of push that little handle and it'll walk itself out of things if you can't get yourself over and in it. So no, it didn't take a long time. Let's see, cold and rainy. I've been playing with my phone. All right, time to get used to it. No, doing great, picking up the Time Master this afternoon. Let's go, Dennis, let's go. Yeah, you're gonna love it. Coming from the Honda, remember, don't move your arms, lock your arms in place and just walk into it. Just went through that, definitely a good thing. You're gonna like that Time Master. You're gonna think it's gonna be heavy, but let the machine like walk itself through turns and stuff. Don't make it heavy, just, you know, let it do its thing. It's 140 pounds, it's gonna be more than your other one, but it's not as heavy as what you think if you let the machine do the work. Doing great. Andy, I can't stand this yo-yo weather every year. Welcome to everywhere. I always thought Utah was bipolar, and then I started talking to you guys all across the United States and across the world, and I guess weather had their own patterns everywhere that you look. So yeah, it definitely yo-yos, goes ups and downs and all the other fun things. Just editing a video on the project lawn and replacing a belt on my snowblower. Hey, that's smart to actually get that snowblower stuff done now, so that it's ready to go when the winter hits, instead of having to scramble to do it later. Smart. You're doing smart things over there, Andy. And I would really recommend looking into that hydrotane for your clients as a service. Thank you, Vince. I appreciate sending that over. I just saw the email. Doing that as a service in lawns, like as a upgraded service, because I know that you mow. Do you fertilize too, or no fertilizing? Because this won't fall into fertilizer. You can actually apply this as a younger individual if you have any kind of fertilizer like restrictions, because there's nothing that has a fertilizer component to it, and it's a solid like upsell as a business tip. Andy, I know that you said you'd look into it, but honestly look into that, Andy. Let's see, saying hey, what's up to the to Dennis. Dennis says, love the floral phone case, by the way. Hey, yo, that's the good stuff right there. If you ain't rocking the floral phone case, you ain't rocking it at all. This is the good stuff. That's what I'm doing, and it makes sense. Okay, I totally forgot what you had said, Mike. Did you? Yes, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, like a lot of people have a tendency to push that thing. And if you push it, then it's like you like have to chase it, and then like you like start to not push it, so then it starts to come into you and you're slamming into it. So just lock your arms at your side, and then you'll get used to that. Sorry. Hey, Lawn Father, love you, bro. Thank you for hitting the like button. I really appreciate those likes. I have somebody that's going on my videos that whenever I throw out an Instagram post and I say, hey, go follow this, I automatically get 2 dislikes. And then at the beginning of when I drop all my videos, somebody throws a dislike right immediately. So I kind of need you guys to help me out and just go smash that like button really quick on those videos, so it kind of weighs that out for me. I appreciate it. It goes a long way. So I've kept you guys a little bit of time, got you guys together. Sorry it was a little bit later. Don't mean to ever, like interrupt what you guys are on to, because back east, I guess it is like 12 o'clock, and you could be watching me during your lunch break and stuff. But usually like to do these a little bit earlier. I appreciate you guys always showing up. Love the little chats and talks that we get going on in these things. Love to hear what you guys have going on, because some of the places like I'm behind, and I like to hear what you guys have going on. So I kind of start to plan together, and I start to think, oh, I need to be doing this. Oh, I need to be thinking about this. I need to go towards this. So that's kind of why I like it. You know, I'm not here just personally to say, hey, I have all the answers, guys. I like to see what you guys have going on, talk to you guys. As you see, Vince sent me over some stuff that I was like, hey, I want to do some research. You know about something that I don't, send me the information. It's about a learning as a community and togetherness. Like, that's what this is all about, guys. So I appreciate you all coming together, and gals. Like I always say, guys, and it's not one specific versus the other. So guys and gals, I appreciate you all coming and enjoying our time together. Hopefully, you guys, yeah, that case is doing things right there for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and sorry if you're just popping in on the live and we're ending it, but hopefully you guys all have a great weekend. You get your projects done, you get everything that you're looking for done. If you don't, come back, let's talk about it next week. We will be hopping on a lot earlier. I appreciate you guys. You guys have a good day, and I'm Jeremy of the Greener Lawn. Make her green. And it's behind my dead cat over here to turn it off. Nope, it's not. It's right here.